Alright, let's look at the section 9.2. This section talks about the set of all functions from set A to set B. Here's the notation. Right? We write B to the A. Right? So this is a collection of functions, say f, such that f is a function from A to B. Alright? So here's an example. Alright, so let's look at the small example. Alright, let's say set A could be set with, say, A, B, and a C. Right? And the set B could be maybe set with 1 and 2. Right? So if you look at, so what kind of functions would B to the A have? Right? So let's list this. So there are, let's say, function 1. Right? So that would be, so in order to be a function for each one, so A has to be mapped to something, so I'm going to map it to 1. And B is going to be mapped to, say, 1. And C is going to be mapped to 1. Right? That's a perfectly good function. Right? How about F2? Is A is mapped to 1. B is mapped to 1. And C is mapped to 2. So you can see that it's different from F1. F3 could be a function that A maps A to 1, right? B to 2, and C to 1, right? F4 could be a function, right? A is mapped to 1, B is mapped to 2, and C is mapped to 2. Right? About the fifth function, right? Say A is mapped to 2, B is mapped to 1, and C is mapped to 1. Right? F6, that's F6. Right? So A is mapped to 2, B is mapped to 2, and C is mapped to 1. Right? And, oh, actually, maybe I should do B is mapped to 1, and the C is mapped to 2. Right? So let's make sure that they are in order so that I don't miss anything. So A is mapped to 2, right? B is mapped to 2, and the C is mapped to 1. And the last possibility would be A is mapped to 2, B is mapped to 2, and the C is mapped to 2. Right? So these are the all possible functions. So B to the A would contain all of these guys. So B to the A would contain F1, F2, F3, and all the way to F8, right? So that's a B to the A, right? A little remark. The reason why they decided to do B to the A instead of A to B, it seems a little backward, but if you look at the cardinality of B to the A, this can be found by you take the cardinality of B, raise it to the cardinality of A, right? You see that, okay, so in this case, in this example, B has a cardinality 2, right? A has a cardinality 3. So 2 cubed is 8. So you can see that there are 8 possible functions, right? So that's it. I hope that this was clear.